Alright, dudes. Back again. And, time for the top 5, basically. For my villainous list. As always, like I said, we all love a bad girl. And, let's get to it, shall we? Now, first and foremost, like I said before, I hope you guys enjoyed the first 5. And, I know maybe some of them are surprising, some of them maybe not, but always it's going to be a pleasure to hear your guys' thoughts on my list. And now for the top 5, as I said before. So let's get to it. Alright, number 5 goes to none other than Pamela Lillian Isley, aka Poison Ivy. One of Batman's greatest villains. Her obsession with and devotion to plant life is unquestionable. Poison Ivy first appeared in Batman number 181, I believe. She's always been a great villain in my book. Even though you never see her really go fisticuffs with anybody. But she's always been that alluring, yes, sexy, but dangerous, very dangerous villainess in the DC universe. If she can handle the likes of Bruce and Clark and many other heroes in the DC universe, then I don't see why she's not on my list. Just a great character. I love how they got her drawn now. I love her look now, where she looks more plant-like than human. She looks like a hybrid of a plant and a human. I like that. Very much love that. Yes, Uma Thurman did play her in Joel Schumacher's run of the Batman movies, but I would love to see her be brought to Nolan's run of Batman, because maybe they can give her a little bit more of a dark but alluring look to her and tone to her as well. But Poison Ivy is up there, no doubt about it. No doubt it. I don't see why she's not in anybody's top 10 villainous list. But Pamela Lillian Isley, up there. Okay? So big ups to Poison Ivy. Alright? Okay. Number 4. Of course, she had to be on my list. Number 4 on my list is none other than Raven Darkholme, if that's her real name. But we all know her as Mystique. Now, Mystique is, once again, like I said about Poison Ivy, 100% dangerous. This girl will never change. Never. I don't care what she'll say, oh, I'm reformed and anything like that. Forget it. She's a shapeshifter, yes. That's her mutant powers. She is the adopted stepmother of Rogue, a mother of Grayton Creed, mother of Nightcrawler. I mean, that's obvious right there. But she's badass. She has been many people in her life. Many people. She's been men, she's been women. So basically, yes, she's openly bisexual, yes. But I don't care about her sexuality. Never did. It still doesn't bother me now. But she's always been wrote very well, no matter what she's been in. You know, she first appeared in Ms. Marvel. She was a Ms. Marvel villain at first. Ms. Marvel number 16, if I'm not mistaken. And though she is over 100 years old, it has been established that she's not as old as Wolverine, but almost there. And we do see that her and Wolverine have known each other for a long time. I think they met back in the 1920s, and they had a little gang together. But like I said, shapeshifter makes her kind of impossible, makes her a deadly assassin as well. But she's downright bad, selfish, egotistical, only thinks about herself. I don't care how much you think she cares about Rogue. She cares little about them in my book. She only wants to use Rogue for her powers. So, but Mystique is bad, and that's why she's on my list. Okay. Number 3 on my list is none other than Cersei's. Yes, Cersei's, the sorceress. Now, why not somebody like Giganta or Cheetah? When I think about Diana, Wonder Woman, Cersei's always comes to mind. Always comes to mind. First, before any of the other great Wonder Woman villains. She's always been that much of a villainess to Diana. Has always caused her pain and suffering. You know, Miss Cersei's is very powerful. Let's not forget that. And she has nearly killed Wonder Woman one time or another. So, yes, Cersei's makes number 3. Yes. And she's just up there. The quintessential arch enemy of Wonder Woman. Cersei's. Cersei's, ladies and gentlemen. Cersei's. Alright. Number 2 on my list is none other than Lady Deathstrike. Lady Deathstrike. Now, if you don't know who she is, you better ask somebody. Lady Deathstrike is a major villain in the Marvel Universe. She first appeared, believe it or not, in Daredevil 197. But she has been established more socially, more commonly with Wolverine. Her real name is Yuriko Yamada. Her father, Kenji Yamada, was a huge crime lord and scientist, who also created the process of bonding adamantium to bone, basically, for Wolverine. She literally blames Wolverine for his death, of course. But she is bad. She is cybernetic. Okay. With superhuman strength and speed and agility. She's infused with adamantium herself, so that makes her even more deadlier. And she's been a thorn in Wolverine's side and the X-Men for years. So whenever Wolverine goes up against her, he tries to keep her out of the X-Men's lives. So that's why Wolverine most of the time goes solo when he's going up against her. But X-23 has gone up against her as well. But Lady Deathstrike is badass. Badass. You don't want to be... I advise you not to piss this girl off. Because if you do, you are dead. You hear me? Dead. So, Lady Deathstrike, ladies and gentlemen. Lady Deathstrike. Alrighty then. Number 1. Who's number 1 on the kids' list? Okay. I'll give you a clue. She usually calls her boss Mr. J. That's right, people. None other than Harley Quinzel. Harley Quinn. Oh, you gotta love Harley. Now, she's number 1 on my list. I don't know about anybody else's list, but Harley is another one of those villainess that is unpredictable. Just so great to see. Anytime she appeared in the show, because that's where she really appeared. She made her real appearance on the show before she was transitioned into the comics. But she's always been a pleasure to be around. Always love to see Harley come on the scene. You know, oh God, there's so much I can say about Harley, but I don't think I need to, because anybody should know that she's great. If they ever put her in the movies, which I doubt they would do, I had the perfect pick to play her. Ask Gabi, he'll tell you. But Harley is just number one in my book, people. So that's it, guys. My top 10 villainess list. Who are yours? How did you like it? Give me feedback. I'm out.